Stanley Cup is Florida. President Trophy's Islanders. Clarence Campbell is LA. Prince of Wales is Florida. Art Ross goes to Connor Bedard. Hart Memorial goes to Bedard. James Norris goes to Zellweger. Lady Bang goes to McKenna. Sumi wins a Calder. Soralta wins a Colin Smythe. Wallstead wins the Vesna and the William N. Jennings. Louis wins the Bill Masterton. Devils coach wins the Jack Adams. Maria wins the Frank J. Selke. Connor Bedard wins the Ted Lindsay and Maurice Richard. Slow. And the whole night through feels good to be with you. You and me go fishing in the dark, laying on the backseat, counting the stars where the cool glass goes. Let's go, guys. How much money do I have? 7 mil. I left Oklahoma, driving in my Cadillac, about to lose my mind. I'm going to Arizona, California. I'll tell you that in July. I'm gonna call me lazy. $6 million for 2 years for Cuba. Ness, I think it is, that has 1 year left on his deal. Erickson would be getting the call up. I wouldn't mind that. We'll wait and see. Don't really want to call him up until next year. Erickson wouldn't be bad. At least we're getting. I might have to lose Ness for nothing though if Erickson does not work out. Or trade Erickson. Yeah, I think it's Ness or something. He's gone. Cause I ain't paying him no 13 million for that. Get down a fiddle and get down a bow. Kick off your shoes and throw them on the floor. Come sing into a morning light. Louisiana Saturday night. Rifle and dog. $6 million, he says, nah, dog. Like, I took a pay cut for X amount of years, and $6.25 first 2 years. He accepts. Let's go. Huge. I'm so happy about that. Like, I love that so much. Whoa. I think he was one of the top point getters as a rookie. Goodman. Or good something or okay. Yeah, 10 points in 8 games. That's not too bad as a rookie. So now we've simmed into the season. We're gonna go to teams like Anaheim and be like, hey, we got a player in Ness who is a sniper, has 81 draws, but you have to give us your first for this year. And a second. First and a second to us for Ness. They say no. Took your picture out from our old dresser drawer and then on table and talked to you till 4. It's 11. It's till the break of dawn. Digging up bones. How do you do it? Down there wearing rings. Left in the finger. Gave yours a fling. Digging up bones. Digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. 25? I'll claim you, Barlow. Barlow. Whoa. Barlow. Whoa. Did we claim Barlow? If we claim Barlow, history. Kid's young. Kid's gonna be smoking good. But if someone else claimed him. We did! We got him! We got Barlow! Barlow's gonna be good, man. But like 6'5", 234, two-way defenseman. Give that kid a couple more years. Let him marinate in the A. So game 1 and 2 of the season went both wins. 5-1 win for us against Rangers and 3-1 win against Chicago. Four 1 win against Colorado. If Abdelkader or whatever his name is, there, the first overall, is a medium franchise, I would not mind that. Because I think we own majority of the firsts for this year's draft. We're just robbing kids left and right. Moving slow, so am I. This is life, this is in wintertime. It's July, getting paid by the hour, older by the minute. My boss just pushed me over the limit. Let's call him something. I think I'll just call it a day. Boy, something tall and strong, make a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No medium top fours. Break's gonna take all afternoon. We're gonna start right here. Cold breeze, sail away. Boys, strong, make a hurricane before I go insane. Only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's actually kind of huge that we already have a gem. We have a German, we got a Danish, we got a Poland, we got a Finland, and a United States of America goalie. USA goalie. Will any of these kids be drafted by us? They're good enough. Yeah, it's a 6-4 win over Vancouver, 5-4 shootout win over Utah, 5-3 win over LA, 6-4 win over Philly, a 4-0 win over New Jersey, 2-1 loss to Calgary, and 5-3 loss to Dallas. Ooh. Calgary's actually doing good. 8-0-1 in 9 games. I know it's just a start. A lot can go up, could go down. But I want to see this Calgary team. What the actual fuck, guys? I honestly don't know what to fucking do. In 10 games, I think it is. Yeah, in 10 games, our rookie has 8 points. Pretty fucking solid. Right now, I think he's in first for rookie voting. So let's go 2 months in now. We gotta get back on the winning streak, boys. 4-2 loss. Fuck. 2-1 win over Buffalo. 6-4 loss over San Jose. 6-4 loss to Toronto. 6-4 loss. Whoa. We got outscored 18-12. 18-12 in 3 games. 6-4 loss to San Jose, 6-4 loss to Toronto, 6-4 loss to Seattle, and then a 6-0 win to Detroit. The fuck? Something's not like working. 4-2 win over Montreal. Poltrovic is a forward. I'm liking what I see out of Jaden Goldman, or Jordan, or Jadon Goodman, or Goldman, I think it is. I can't remember, even though I just looked at his name. But he's gonna want bank, and that's what's scary. So Worley goes here, Goodman goes here, McKenna, Laney goes here, Claymore goes there, you go there, Lazard goes there, you go there, you go here, you go here, Sunted goes center. You got the call up. Couture and Knight. Schmaltz. Like that. Bump. Whoa, I wanna. Yes. There we go. 6-2 win over Washington, 5-2 win over Vegas, 5-3 loss over Tampa, 3-1 loss to Boston, 7 win to Carolina, another forward. Wait. Why don't I call him up? Oh, never mind. Because I want to call him up next year. third and 6. But like, what do we need? Thirds we're good. 6, it's just 6. I'm gonna keep that one. I will Erickson. I don't know, like, should we just sign a little bit more depth guys or trade for a couple more depth guys? Because like a 77, he's done now, pretty much. Oh, he only played 1 game, the fuck? I thought he played more than that, but so when he played, 7-1 win over Carolina, 5-0 win over Minnesota, 3-1 loss to Nashville. Going to month 3 with a 15-9 record, which ain't bad, which ain't good. It's like that mediocre spot where you kind of want to be, but you kind of don't want to be. Ooh, I would like this guy here. Who's a rookie though? Is he a rookie? He's a rookie. I'd rather him here. Like that. Like that. A 5-3 win. I'll wait for him to get better. Not a medium elite or not medium franchise, but oh, what am I doing? I know I'm gonna sign this scout this Holloway kid anyways, Dalton Holloway. So I might as well just scout him already. Yeah, I kind of like that idea though of scouting, like pinning, but you have to go through everything anyways. So you might as well just scout like how I raise. So I hope in 27 that they make a easier way of scouting. I don't know, like where you can just scout medium top 6, low top 6. Or whatever, right? Like you can just do it manually. Or where they scout like 24/7. That makes sense. Like I can assign, say, one guy. I just need an SHL guy, and then I could do it for Oscar because I know he's one of our scouts. this guy here, Eric Ivan. So I could assign Clef Bomb Eric Ivan for the whole year, like that. Like, but you could have like 50 players or something, so you could add all, like every good one, right? Like this would still pop up how it is, but it just wouldn't be as, like, you won't have to scout as much, right? You know, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl, because I know this guy is gonna get scouted anyways with us being a 1-bar low league goalie. That's the only 2 goalies. Read those. Poltrovic. Don't cry, do the watermelon crawl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sleeny Claymore. Melon crawl. Schmaltz is, I think, a defenseman. Drink, don't cry, do the watermelon crawl. Strumble. I'll just do a whole recap of the month. Guys, day that I die, oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. Now I'm gonna talk about the weather. It's all the plan, and it's all about the man. If I go under for long, I'll be faithful. I'm happy to tell you again. I wanna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Schmutz. This guy right here, so German goes here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chichu stays in. German goes down. Schmaltz gets slotted back in. And Strumble gets sent down. You, oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. I don't know something. We can talk about the weather. Long as old man, we can talk about the man. How long I'll be faithful. I was listening to get all the song ends. I love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. So 5-3 win over Columbus, 5-4 win over Winnipeg, 5-3 loss to Anaheim, 3-0 win, or 3-0 loss to Pittsburgh, 4-1 win or loss over Islanders, 5-1 win over St. Louis, 3-2 win over Edmonton, 5-2 loss over Rangers, 4-2 loss over Chicago, 4-3 win over Colorado, 3-1 win over Vancouver, 8-1 win over Utah, 4-1 win over Florida, and 3-2 shootout win over Philly. Dane Chichu, 1 year, 1.65. Why didn't I just RFA him first? Try 2 years at that. Four 3 win over New Jersey. Chichu says, nah. Stanford is, I'm not interested. Chichu I could wait on. 1.85 for 1 year. $1.1. $4-1 win over Calgary. $2-0 win over Dallas. Oh no, I guess it's Barlow's turn. And that can wait.
And a 4-3 overtime loss to the Ottawa Senators. (3-2) overtime, 3-2 loss to Buffalo. 5-4 overtime loss to San Jose. 4-3 loss to Toronto.
And I do not care what it takes. That first line is going to have a +5. Claymore gets a call up. Actually, yeah. Hey, don't, Dad, come home. good times. Yeah, beside the jukebox if I die. In the month of January of 2040, is a 4-1 win against Calgary, 2-0 win against Dallas, 4-3 overtime loss to Ottawa Senators, 3-2 loss over Buffalo, 5-4 overtime loss to San Jose, 4-3 loss to Toronto, 3-0 loss to Seattle, 4-1 win over Detroit, 4-3 overtime win versus Montreal, 2-0 win over Washington, and 6-4 over Vegas. We are sitting in almost a wild card spot right now with a 31-17-2 record. The month of February, we are going to sit up to a week before the trade deadline to see if there's any deals we can work out with our players. 5-4 overtime loss to Tampa, 3-0 win over Boston, 5-1 win over Carolina, 5-2 win over Minnesota, 4-3 shootout loss to LA, 6-0 win over Nashville, 3-2 win over Columbus. Since Worley's back, we gotta make sure (3-1 over Columbus, I think I said that. 5-2 win over Winnipeg, 4-3 overtime win against Anaheim, 2-1 shootout win over Pittsburgh. Like, we don't have that 79 that we can call up, clear through waivers, right? 6-5 win. We are on a 2-4 6-game winning streak. We are 9-0-2 in the month of February. We are sitting in first place overall now. I think by quite a bit, by 3 points. Not a whole lot of points, but when pretty much our 5th place in our conference would be pretty much first in the Central. It was pretty bad. The Central's terrible. I don't think we're trading anyone due to us being probably going to trade one of our defensemen, probably our 3rd pairing, and Dawes or whatever his name is. Oh, he's not even under contract. Same with him. So our 2nd pair lefty and our 3rd pair lefty. I think German's good enough to take that leap into that 2nd role, though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Knight and Couture, unless there's a cheaper option. You know what? I'm gonna give that X Factor guy more ice time. Yeah, so I could go Schmaltz and Couture like this, and then German and Dawes, and then someone to replace Knight. I wouldn't mind that. And that frees up $20-some million in cap space. But the thing is, though, oh, it's only our goalie coach. Yeah. I didn't know you could do that, honestly. So, from the looks of it, we're not trading anyone, unless if it's for a better upgrade. Like, Knight might be gone. 6-2 went over St. Louis, 7-1 went over LA, and 6-3 went over Edmonton. We are sitting first in the Pacific at the moment. What is there wondering? Ooh. With no cap. Ooh. Ooh, Brad Lambert. '82. He wouldn't make our lineup. I'll keep that second now. So we would pretty much have to trade them draft picks in order for anything to even happen, which I'd kind of like to keep our draft picks. Two-thirds?
I think that one that you had, because it pulled up that it was a 2007 mark.
There's a bunch of goalies I don't like it.
So try that with Chat GPT.
There's one goalie. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on with Rangers goal situation here. Like, are they? I know he was one of ours, and he was pretty decent. He hasn't been with us, so he hasn't played much with us. Julius Lanny. Zane Perek, Lafreniere. What do you think they? Might have to take on one of them and give them do that and like get that type of deal. And then we take back like a shitty ass contract. But I think we're not gonna make any moves. That's the thing. Worley gets hurt. Fuck. We'll do like a month by month basis. with how deep our division is, the Pacific, we're gonna probably need like 110 points to even hope and hell to clinch a fucking goddamn playoff spot. And losing 2 games back to back like that ain't fucking good. Ain't fucking good. Like when an 83 is on our 4th line, it should be win. As a rookie, 60 points as a rookie. I'll take that, Jordan Goodman. I'll take that 100%. 90 overall as a rookie. 2 more years on that contract. This kid's gonna be a fucking beauty. I'll read all the scores at the end of this month here. Like, do we trade down if we get the number 1 to trade down to number 3 for that defenseman, or do we just trade down? Or do we just take him there? Or you know what? We don't need the best player available, right? So we could trade down, take some draft assets for next year and shit like that. But if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever, then we can just trade them for next year's draft picks, or we could just take all the good players now that's available. But that will come when we have to decide. Because as of right now, we don't have to decide, because we don't know what picks we're picking, we don't know where we're picking, what players are good, what players are shit, how the playoffs is gonna go, how the injuries are gonna go, how healthy our team's gonna go, right? So it's still a long ways from the season or end of the season for us, because we know we're gonna go into postseason with, of course, like 40-some and couple record. If we don't, that would be kind of an upset. Not even gonna lie, because you would think with fucking 40 fucking wins, you would be Bergen. You would think you'd be in a playoff spot with like 45 wins, because that's 90 points just right there alone. So if you don't make the playoffs with 90 plus points, there's something wrong. I would honestly probably tear this team down from top to bottom. Like, I'd be done. I'd be like, fuck this team. Like, I'm done with this team. So we know one person in particular is going to be staying as the Grand Prairie Storms for his entire career, unless he wants out. Stay tuned. We had him pretty much from the beginning of this franchise mode. He's been with us, so that's a hint. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, yes, it is Gavin McKenna. Gavin McKenna is going to be sticking with us through no matter what. No matter what. He's going to be our first ever draft pick to retire as us. Oh, this month ain't bad either. Back-to-back good months. Unless if we lose this next 5 games in a row. Next 4. Well, we're down to 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did we not? Oh, he's finally back. What? What? I thought I forgot to send him down. I thought I forgot to send him down. Yeah, if you lose these next 3 games, including the one with the San Jose, so the next 4 games up to the 1st of April 1st, then it might not be one of the best, but we would only have a total of 4 losses. Wow, another good month. So, game on March 1st was 3-2 win over Chicago, 6-0 win over Avalanche, 6-2 win over Vancouver, 6-3 loss over Utah, 6-4 loss over Florida, 3-2 overtime win over Philly, 3-2 shootout win over Devils, 6-3 win over Calgary, 2-1 win over Dallas, 7-5 win over Ottawa, 5-2 win over Buffalo, 6-3 loss to San Jose, 3-1 win over Toronto, 4-1 win over Seattle, and 4-3 overtime loss to Detroit. The final 3 games of the season. I don't think there's anyone close to us to even catch us for the President's Trophy win. I don't think so. I honestly don't think anyone's near us, which is kind of big for us. Yeah, the next closest is 107, is the San Jose Sharks. Wow. What the fuck? 3-2 win over Montreal. Around the country, and we like it that way. 5-1 win over Vegas and 4-1 win over Edmonton. The Sharks weren't that far behind with 113. We have 119. It was kind of close. Anyways, I'll finish this season later.